a video for a few days, but I thought that I'd try making a video with a headset to see if that improves sound quality, and so that I can try and get across the message more clearly. Today, the message is about the power of now, the power of being, the power of just being in the moment. Because as I've come to understand it, who we've been, who we are, and who we will be exist all in the same moment, in the same time, because the real time is not linear. Linear time is a man-made type of thing. It's not. It's not the universal way. So when we honor our ancestors, we are honoring past versions of us. And when we do things for our children and our grandchildren, we're honouring future versions of us. But there's also a deeper concept that I've come to understand, that everyone who exists, they are us and we are them. And everything, whether it's bad people or good people, we're all aspects of each other. And it's only in our individualness that we can make decisions to do better and be better than what we see in other people. That's why other people are a mirror to us. So we can look at them and see what we do not like in them to ensure that we are not that. But that is a powerful way of working with your shadow side too. Because sometimes what triggers something in you because of what someone else does is something that you're repressing in yourself, that you don't want other people to know or trying to not express in case of being judged. So this is where shadow work becomes important to kind of transmute that. So you've recognized a part of your mind that you would not like other people to know that this is how you think. So find a way to transmute it, change the idea, um, change the energy of it. So say that you are find that you're competitive against your friends. You'd never tell them that every time they do something successful, you have a anger and want to compete with them. Change it, maybe transmute it into the power of you competing with you. Like, so you always want to be a better you. Because if you go back to the concept that I spoke about, that we are all aspects of the same person, then in reality you are competing with you, which is a very complicated idea, but you are. So put the focus on you. And sometimes it's just important to pull yourself into the moment of now, because often what the things that trigger us are because we're thinking something about the past or worrying about something in the future. But if we just allow ourselves to be in the moment, we can often calm our minds down to be able to understand that the only thing that exists really is now. And then now. So each moment, now. The past is doesn't exist now. It just exists in your mind. The future only exists in your mind. Everything is mind. Like the Kabbalion says, the universe is mental. Everything is mental. It's all everything that your life is thought. It's all thought form. You are listening to me, but in the simplest way, I'm just a thought in your mind. If you switch your mind to a different thought, I then don't exist. It's almost like playing a computer game, and you're playing against one friend, and you decide you don't want to play against them no more. So then they no longer exist in your game. So how do you want to play your game? Do you want to keep worrying about getting killed in the game, or do you want to make the game as exciting as possible in that moment? Make it an interesting game. Don't take away the fun of it by keep worrying about what might happen in it. As humans, we're very bad at living in the now. That's what anxiety is all about, and I know a lot about anxiety, having had a lot of it in my own life. It's often worrying about things we've done, and often worrying about what things we've done are going to mean for what the future is. So we're worrying about the past and the future. But I don't remember who said it, but it's if we have one eye in the past and one eye in the future, we're blind to the present. And it is so true. So I find that I've done meditations by a lovely guru type person on YouTube called Muji, and he helps you get to get to the essence of you, like not who you're told you are, not who you think you are, not who you feel you are, just that essence, that pure awareness. His meditations make you just release thoughts. Just not, no, you don't have to be part of it. Thoughts cannot hurt you, he tells you. They're yours. You control them, nobody else, so they can't harm you. And then you just kind of observe them, but don't go with them. Honestly, you should try his meditations. They're really powerful because of the not doing anything. There's no following like a guided meditation and following an idea. You're just releasing and being in the now. You're not worrying about anything, trying to control anything. It's so powerful. And it gives you that sense of understanding what being in the now means, what the power of now is, what the power of just being you, but the real you, not the kind of identification that you've made yourself, like I am a mother, I am a student, I am spiritual. That's okay. That's fine. That's your human identity. But often uh, sorry, I had a bit of a technical hitch. Yeah, as I was saying, those things that we identify ourselves as often pull us away from what our true spiritual nature is. So if I strongly identify with who I am in my human essence, then in my spiritual essence, I'm being pulled away from that because I'm saying I am a mother, I am a student, but is that my sole purpose? Is that what I'm here for on a soul level? Because when you connect in the moment with who you are and you release them identifications, you come to such a place of pure, beautiful, spiritual, powerful essence that you realize that those things are just part of your human experience. They are not who you are as a soul. So it's important sometimes to get into that 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 moment of just releasing all of that feeling, and you come into such a place of powerful stillness where you are just pure awareness. And that's the place when you get to understand that everything is mind. So away from that moment of just pure clarity, the clearness what you get at that point, you realize that everything other than that is mind. So then what are you going to do with that knowledge then? Well, use that mind to create the life that you want. Use that mind to create the essence that you want. I know that my role in life is to facilitate other people's awakenings. I know that my role is to be a spiritual teacher. I know that I help people on their ascension. So I don't particularly have any grandiose ideas of where I should be. I don't have any visualizations of anything particularly um, like what people class as human achievement of how much you have in your bank or how much do you have like in property. It's a nice thing to do as a human, but that's not my particular focus. But if that's your focus, then it all starts here. But you have to release a lot of the other stuff to get to that, to realize how powerful your thoughts are. If you think the most powerful people in the world are genetically no different to you, they're no different. So what have they got? What have they done that is different to what you can do? They have got no more abilities than you have. So the only difference is this knowledge and belief in themselves that makes them able to achieve things. And if you can tap into that same knowledge and belief, you can achieve as much too. Because we are all part of the powerful divine essence. All of us. All of us who awaken to some sense of spirituality can awaken to the deeper sense of self power. And then you can self attune yourself to higher powers, meditate, pull your energy up, work through your chakras, get to your crown chakra, connect with your higher self, build a relationship with your higher self. When people talk about the guides, ancestors, gatekeepers, it's all part of you. You are that magnificent. You, the real you, not the human you who's been told who you are by people. Oh, you're just this, you're just that. That doesn't do you any good. Doesn't serve you any good. Like I was saying, I'm on this journey too. I kind of learn things and I pass them on to use. So at the point when I pass them on, sometimes I am working on what I'm talking about myself. And hopefully with some of this I can come back on a later video at a later date and give you feedback on how it's gone for me. Like how it's worked out for me, so then it might empower you further to know that it all works. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you have and you're new to my channel, I really appreciate if you'd like and subscribe. Leave a comment because it's nice to talk to people and see how you feel about your journeys, feel about the content. And if you could share, that would be brilliant too. My Instagram is oracle_Sophia, which is SOFYA. And you can find me as Oracle Sophia on Instagram. No, Facebook. It was lovely talking to you today. Have a brilliant day, collective. Whatever day you listen to this was the right day for you to hear it. So whatever time in our human calendar you see this video, this is the right time for you to hear it. So blessings to you all. Namaste.